Hi everybody, I'm Miss Pravina. Today I'm going to take a maths class for grade 5. First chapter is geometry. Let me see the geometry introductions, 2D shapes and 3D shapes. Yes. Today we're going to see the topic geometry. So now I'm going to shapes that have you been already studied in the lower classes. So 2D shapes. So 2D shapes is what is 2D shapes? 2D shapes is nothing but the plane shapes can be drawn on the flat surface such as papers. So which are the shapes or in touch the floor. So that is flat surface is called its 2D shapes. That 2D shapes have two measurements. One is length, the another one is breadth. So in I'm drawing here one shapes rectangles. The bottom side is measured as a length. The side is measured as breadth. So it is known as 2D shape. So it have two measurements 2D shapes. That's why it is called 2D shapes and another name you can say as two-dimensional shapes. Let me move on to the next slide. So these are the examples of 2D shapes. And the first one is 3D shapes. All are it is our day-to-day life we are seeing in that images. This is our apartment, house, and then court. And here also the given the shapes, 2D shapes definition. Any shapes that can be laid on a flat surface is 2D shapes. These are the examples: slate and CD. And then this is our triangular shapes, and this is our chessboard. And 2D shapes, what are the 2D shapes are there? We can see to one by one square. So it has four equal sides, it has four corners. And next one is rectangular. Rectangle, it has also same four sides, but here it is opposite sides are equal, it has four corners. And next one is circle. There is no sides in this circle, it is a closed curve. So this is your circle. And next one, triangle. It has three sides and three corners. So these are the 2D shapes we have seen in the last classes. So last lower classes. Next 3D shapes. So what is 3D shapes? 3D shapes is nothing but as a solid shapes have three measurements, that is length, breadth and height. So here I am drawing on shapes to mention the length, height and breadth. So we have three measurements, so it is called 3D shapes or three-dimensional shapes. So these are the three-dimensional shapes we have going to see now: cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder and sphere. So this is your cube shape. It is based on your square. So square based we can draw this cube. So here we have faces in the square, cube shapes, faces and vertices, vertex and edges. So which let me see the characteristics of cube. So already we said the cube is a 3D shapes. It is a solid shapes. The flat surface, the bottom surface alone is touch on the floor. So the remainings are in empty spaces. So it is 3D shapes. It has six faces. So all sides are equal like a square character. It has 8 vertices and 12 edges. And next shape is cuboid. Cuboid is also have same like cube characteristics. It is based on rectangle. So the cuboid is based on to the rectangle shapes. It has six faces: top face, bottom, back face, front face, side faces, both side, front and back. And here we have some examples are given in our life. Some examples of cuboid shapes: fish tank, CPU, So we have more examples for cuboid. Our notebooks, everything are in cuboid shapes. So that is also a 3D shapes. It has six faces. It is opposites sides are equal. It has 8 vertices and 12 edges. Unless next is cylinder and cone shape. So cone. So this is our example for cone, birthday cap, and then ice cream. So here we have to measure. It is also 3D shapes. The base of a cone is circular. The base of this cone is circular. It is distance from the top of the cone to the center of the base is called as height. So this is h is mentioned in that image. It is called height. The distance of the apex to any point lying on the circumference of base is called the slat height. So this is your slat height, and the height and slat height are not equal. So these two is not the center dotted line and this side slanting line, it's not equal. The length is the height is measured in a different way. Our next one is sphere. So sphere is also a 3D shapes. It has only one surfaces. All points on the surface are at the same distance from the center. So here some examples are given: globe, orange, and ball. So these are the examples for sphere. It has no vertices, no edges. This is closed surface. Okay, please note that this is your homework. You can do it as a homework. So match the following. So what is ball? Which shape is belonging to ball? And this one and dice that stand, I think. And then cone shapes and then cupboard. So you have to mention this and match the following. And next one, read the sentence and give your decisions. It is true or false. Thank you, dear students. Hope you understand. We will see to that in next class. Thank you so much. Bye bye.